Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and in the first part we did the initial walk from our starting position to the ship, and we've got here, we're in pretty good condition. We've done all the repairs, we've got a few things to sell, make a bit of profit, we've got some zinc which has gone very well, got some iridium, and well, we've got plutonium. We've got enough plutonium for one landing and takeoff, which is good because, well, if you play the standard game, a recharged launch thrusters gives you 5 takeoffs, or is it 4? I can't remember now. It's a long time since I've played normal mode. But this is 1 takeoff, and I've got 1 refuel. And that beam I could probably do with topping that up. Carbon, so I'm a bit low on carbon, but I don't really want to hang around here. What I'm just going to do is jump out, and what I want to do now is put a signal booster out. That's 25 plutonium. Okay, let's drop the signal booster, because what I'm really looking for is a base, or a habitable base. Signal booster online, planetary location. Oh, you buggers. I don't want a resource store. Oh, they've changed it. It won't give, that was a thing. Monolith habitable base drop pod. So that was a complete waste of time. Okay. That was a waste of resources. And we're going to have to do this the hard way then. Right. What I wanted to find was either a home base or a kind of alien base which I could go and visit. But what we're going to do before we take off, let's have a quick look at our missions. It says secondary mission, look at, got no secondary missions, and it says awakenings, leave the planet. So obviously it wants us to leave the planet. I don't really want to do that, so you can see we've now consumed that fuel. And you know, straight away that means, but I think we're just going to have to go up. I think we'll go up into space and just see if we can trigger the next step in the, what you could call the tutorial path. And I don't really want to... Oh. Okay, so this planet. There's the planet. Incoming signals scanned to locate. Okay. That's a funny looking coloured. Objective updated. Awakenings. Press there to review missions. I've got to keep an eye out for. What's this pinky coloured asteroid? Music's building. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You should be able to hear it. Wow, bit of a Nancy. Iron. What's this? I'm fascinated to find out what this pink. Yes. Send that back. Copper. Okay. Right. Let's get down. Right. The other thing I want to do is a quick look at the map. See where we are. It says you are here. Okay. What have we got? Looks like we've got basically 3 planets and a moon by the look of it. Or was that 2 moons? Okay. Can't fly anywhere. That dotted line shows that we've got no warp drive now, so you can actually see your warp drive range. Not sure I really want the copper, but okay, let's. Oh, Famium. Okay, let's get down, back down on the platform. So I think I need to find a base where to sell some stuff off. The next step in the normal mission is actually off planet, but I really need to get some resources going here now, guys. So what we're going to be doing is flying across the planet's surface, looking for a trading station. I mean, how far away is the... Yeah, that's a bit far away, and what I want at the moment is to basically... Oh, come on. There's hostiles coming in. I certainly don't want to mess with the hostiles. Actually, what we could probably do is just... No, can't see them. That's not good. Okay. I do not like this cockpit layout. I can't see the scan for pirates. That is not good. And as I say, what we're going to do now is fly across the surface. We're going to look for bases with free takeoff and landing, preferably a trading base, so we can sell some of this stuff off, make a bit of cash. And now I'm out of space. I can actually see that scan. Okay, that's a little bit worried about that. I don't like the idea. I think we may have to trade for another ship as well as quickly as possible if the cockpit visibility is that bad. Okay guys, let's just have a look at inventory. Send that back, that back. Let's put a couple of spaces in there. And got that there. We've got some marrow bulb, Corvax cube, and the get charm. We're gonna have to try and make some cash now. How much cash have I got actually, guys? Just over 1,000 units. Not particularly good. Actually, what I could do while I'm flying across the surface is let's do the uploads. Make some cash this way. Of course, this is now partitioned. And of course, we're not going to rename the starting planet. Oh, that's definitely... That's made me a bit happier. Right guys, so what we're going to be doing is flying across the surface. I know this is going to be tedious, so... This is 9 minutes. I'm sure this doesn't scan to the local, so... Yeah, that's just a normal base. So this part, guys, it will be probably edited, because we'll just be flying across the surface, and of course we will have the low flight mode. I don't know if I can fly. No, it's not going to let me fly under that. And as I say, what I'm going to be looking for is a base. I can maybe get some tech or something to trade with. So as I say, this is probably going to be a little bit tedious, guys. Of course, we're flying now. The full low flight mode has now been implemented within the game with this update, and of course the other thing which I really missed, and that is the ability to stop and hover. And I will try it out one day, is that you can actually, you used to be able to fly into caves. I don't know whether I should really risk this. I can actually do this. You can actually fly into caves. It's very risky. If you get stuck, you will damage your ship. So, not to be recommended on permadeath mode. And it can make takeoff difficult. So be aware of that, guys, if you want to fly into a cave. Something to experiment with when you've got nothing else to do. Wow, oh great, no messing about. Let's get serious, guys. This is permadeath mode, and I don't want to die on my second part. Well, I don't want to die any time on this mode. So what we're going to do is fly. We've got our first potential base. Of course, what we do need is, and this is an observatory. What we're going to do is inch in. Yes, we got landing. Okay. That's exactly what I want. This one should be an observatory. But no matter what, it will give me resources. Now, if it is an observatory, I'm not going to trigger it. Because I don't really want to... How can I explain? I don't want to have an observatory on the ground just at the moment. Oh, I suppose I could. But it would trigger that. I'm just going to leave that for the moment. Okay, device. 218 credits. Oops. Because the problem is, if I drop a location for an observatory, that may mess things up, and then that would imply that I will have to visit that monolith or that building to clear it, and I'm not ready for that just yet, guys. Okay, let's investigate this area. What I'm after is fuel. There's some over there, and of course we're going to drop a save to claim this base. As I say, what I'm really after at the moment is resources, especially plutonium. I mean, if I could have multiple landings and takeoffs, and of course I can use some carbon as well. Want that. Let's throw out a scan, see what's around here. Some thammium down there, I'd love that thammium. It's a bit far away though. Another thammium over there. We'll grab some marrow root. Now, the reason I'm gathering marrow root is that it's part of anticipation of the fact that you need marrow root as part of setting your base up or storage containers, because that's what I really want, is to get my base up and running. So give me somewhere to store stuff, although I won't have the teleporter until I've done a few. Yes. Keep an eye on... Yes, I know, but we'll be okay, guys. Any creatures here? I haven't scanned. Nope. Of course, you can scan everything now, including rocks, and it will give you the things. It says toxic bar, carbon. So the scanner is very, very useful. Okay, let's get back around here before that my toxic shield drops too low. Let's nip back into here, guys. Yes, but we'll be okay. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. Of course, we can't get into these. Just make sure, yep, Atlas V2 pass. That's a long way down the right future. Okay, let's scan this, guys. I stand at a terminal and watch the beacon with an unknown star endlessly play itself on the screen. The pattern seems clear, and what to enter. Well, this is a rotating one, so it's 8273. I discover a location within the distant stars. You are standing with the Corvax is increased. Unusual signal detected. Waking radio transmitter. Okay, so we've actually got a... That is on another planet. Okay. That means I will probably definitely need to visit that. There's some zinc over here as well. There's not much around this base, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck, but that's okay, guys. Some plutonium over there. We're certainly going to go and grab that. I mean, ideally, I'd like to have enough for at least 2 landings and takeoffs. Or marrow root, that. A bit disappointed about the availability of carbon here. Oh well, some here. Grab that. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit tedious, guys, but if you're playing the on normal mode you can go off and start following all the missions and all the other aspect, but with permadeath mode you've got to stop long enough to kind of think about what you're doing and the way forward. Some carbon over there. We should be able to get to it. Let's make sure that I can recharge my mining laser. I mean, I'd love to find a trading base, one to make a bit more cash. Oh, great, thank you. It's platinum, iron, plutonium. Okay, we're gonna send that into the ship, and of course we've got mining beams down. So important when you do this is keep things charged as much as possible, because effectively these areas here are another form of storage. That's the way you've got to look at it, guys. Okay, so that's our first base. It was okay. It says there's something there, but probably not. It's a drop pod or another, but no, it's another minor base. That's okay. So we've got that off there. We've got off planet ruin, and we've got a signal beacon, and we've got enough for another takeoff. But I think I want a bit more than that. So we're going to stay here for a little while longer, guys. As I say, ideally I'd like to find a trading base or something. See if I can look for any trails of ships coming to ground, because that often marks the location of trading bases. No, can't see any. That's not encouraging, guys. Okay, we're going to keep looking. The little red triangle comes up. That is a ground proximity alarm. Oh, we've got a base here, guys. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. It's not ideal, but of course I can't look around the cab because I'm on a PC. A little bit far away from the base here. Now I'm going to go and claim this base because I want to start getting my missions for this. Oh, do I really want to claim this base? How much iron have I got? A little bit of iron. Got the caves round here. Let's just check this out carefully. Plenty of carbon. Oh, I don't want to waste the beam. Wow, what have we got? Something. This is aluminium. Nice big reserve of aluminium. That could be useful. Don't really find much around here, actually, do we? Bit of plutonium over there. Let's go and get the plutonium. We need to replace the plutonium we've used to land. I'm not quite so sure about this, guys. Maybe just coming down and grabbing the first base isn't such a good idea now. I mean, it would give me an operating base because I'll be able to store stuff. But it's okay, we'll be okay. Still got that up there. Got resources. My ship. Well, we can nip into the base and recharge. just gonna let things replenish here while we take stock. That can go to ship. Arrow route we've got now. Arrow bulb 55. Enough plutonium. Yes. Let's get a gate to the ship. It's there. Right, bring the Thamium back. Sent the Thamium up by mistake, so we've got 320, so we're pretty well set for. Let's just look around. There's Iridium over there, that would be useful as a base. Okay guys, I think I am going to claim this base as a kind of starting point. Okay. Because that will let me get these missions started. So we're going to claim this as a home base, and what I'm going to do is yes, mission updated planetary home base. Construction, and it says begin construction of your base, use it. Yes, I know. And of course what we're going to do is yeah, that should and should be able to just drop this 100 place a construction terminal. Oops, no. Do that, guys. Construction terminal needs some iron, and as I say, this is simply just to get the base construction started and underway. I mean, I'll be moving almost straight away, guys, but it means that I can get the base construction underway. I can recruit my construction guy, and what I'm looking for is to build storage vaults. What I'm after is some iron, some carbon here. There's not much iron around here. This might be a bit of a mistake, but then here, that's iron. Where's the iron? There's some iron. Grab that. Because it means that hopefully on my first visit to a space station we'll be able to recruit our go away please, I don't want you killing me. Just go in here. Okay. Still don't have enough iron. Okay. Of course, we've got this guy here who's gonna sell us components for the base. Okay, let's just. I like the idea. I've got a nice big wodge of iridium nearby. I do like that. I'm just a little bit worried about the fact that I've got no real iron here. A little bit here. I mean, come on. Run, 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 run. In the base. Yes, come on. Sentinels deactivated. Just gonna have to wait for this to build back up again, guys. So I'll see you once this is built back up again. I'm gonna take a chance here. I do want to push on with this, and see if we can get back and find some iron very, very quickly. couple of watches of this iron. Right, that's the last. That was that one that I was mining before. Okay. Get back into here, guys. Same with our very basic base. As I was saying, guys, if you're playing normal mode, you don't really need to do this. Right. If I click on here now, it will say structure terminal requires a skilled overseer to operation. It means we can now P. Fire there, staff available. Iron space station. So it means on our first visit to a space station, we should be able to hire an overseer, which should be useful. Let's just top this up. Should give me release the space. Right, I think it's time to go off on our travels again, guys. We've now got our provisional base set up. Where the heck's my ship gone? Oh, there it is over there. Okay. I think we can grab some carbon on the way over. I mean, this is what permadeath is all about. You need to think a bit more about what you're doing and what you are actually gathering. As I said, what I would really like is now to find a trading base. If not, we may have to go up into space. Have a little bit more iron just in case. Ready for going. So we got our ship here. Now I always called the original ship the Flying Brick. I think we'll call this the Flying Brick 2. No, Flying Brick the second, actually. Oops. Of course, what you do now is click here to get the stats. Not particularly very impressive ship, but it is our starting one. Okay. And of course, we're going to charge the launch thrusters immediately. And of course we're going to now go looking for even more. This could be quite an interesting base once I've got myself a rover set up. I mean, I should have actually done that actually, guys. I forgot that. Okay. Yeah, I should have built a rover as well. Oh, let's come up through the ground. Okay. Let's go up. I really want to get rid of that pirate message thing. It's irritating me. Oh, a bounty ship. Okay. Bounty ships won't attack you. It's not pirates. That's really cool. I like that. So we got potential over. Okay, let's. That must be the space station. Okay, let's head for the space station, guys. 55 seconds. Wow. That's a bit of a long haul. Oh, do you see that damage? So do you take damage if you hit asteroids in flight? And that's going to be interesting. That is going to be very interesting. If we look, we're taking damage. We're hitting asteroids in hyperdrive or pulse drive. Wow, that's new. Wow. We can't fire. So we're going to need stronger shields, guys. That is a big issue. There we are. That is a big issue if you take damage in shields. I must admit I haven't noticed that in my survival mode. Yes, I'm not interested in the bounty ship. I'm not ready for a war. Okay, let's... Yes, that is going to be a totally new dynamic, guys. If you're going to take damage flying through asteroid belts, that is something definitely new for the game. Right, we're here. And of course I've got to remember I've only got tier 1 jetpack. So here we are, we're on our first space station, guys. The music's building up. I'm probably going to have to turn that down a little bit. Right, let's have a look round. This should be Assistant Longergeek. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I am contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's quite all above board. Okay. As the stranger speaks, the smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain. It gives me memories of places I never visited and actions I never took. Of myself in the mirror, aged alone, of this Gek cradling its fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years ago, from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. Okay. The vision ends and the overseer remains. The overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal. Yes, I know. There is something compelling about the Gek. I should feel at home. At home in my home. I will be at my station before you know it. I see you there. Okay. Right, so we've now got this here. Oh. I knew it was a mistake. This will be the guy who will be my deeply imparts out warning. I heard in mind that I am peaceful and know little of the kind of his language. It takes a second to think, and suddenly grabs my multi-tool while barking against my visor, streaking in saliva and pointing at the indicator it calms there. Okay. Let's give him 10 Heridium. The warrior grunts. He teaches me some of his language of his people. Interloper. Okay. Brigadier Monsalat. So can we talk to him again? Warrior's hackles rise and he starts to shake in anticipation of my request. I sense that its ancestors are likely to be offended if I push the issue. Okay. Ask for directions. Press more, offer a gift. That would give me probably increase my stand. Ask for directions, that's new. Offers directions to a place of interest. Okay. Planetary base construction. Visit the overseer. Okay. Well, let's sell off some stuff. So I need the space. Okay. I'm going to sell off the copper. I don't really want that just at the moment. Keen dagger. I could give that to that guy, but sell one of the keen daggers. We'll sell 2 of the Corvax cubes, and we'll sell the Gagraf, and I think I'll sell the Gek charms because we're not on a Gek system. Okay, what can I buy? Anything? Okay, let's see what we can buy. I'd love to get some plutonium. Okay, suspension fluid, dynamic resonator. Very, very tempted to get that, because that would allow me to build, but it's nice to know these are for sale up here. Okay, it's plutonium, 408 plutonium. Glove. About 200. And I've got another takeoff and landing. Really wish you could type in the amount now. Okay, let's just get this up. 7,000, we got 100,000. Good. Okay, let's go for the full 200. So that gives me another takeoff and landing. That's really good to know that you can come up here and buy it. Of course, what we can do is grab the carbon. Talk to the Korvax guy here. Hello, Mr. Korvax. I don't understand a word you're saying. As I approach the electronic life form, it instinctively starts to analyse me from head to foot. It chitters eminently in head on one side. Its more than studies more facilities resource fault consumes my scanner suggests our silicate things I mime that I do not know how to communicate, and the lights of the mask flash. Okay, let's give him uncommon silicate. Flickers with mild disappointment. Nemesis rests in the hands of eyes and thanks me for the transfer. Words of his people. Okay. Rare. Let's talk to him again. We got a Korvax cube. Electronic life form pauses in its works and looks up and focuses its mask on lights on my visor. Waits for my request and it seems desperate to get back to its vital research. Okay. I think we will make Virgil's cube, see if we can get our standing up again. And the warning. And it's increased our standing, good. Shields at maximum, that's a waste. Oh, we got 189 credits. Okay, let's see what text we can get. I'm not even going to attempt to speak that, guys. Lifeform offers me a blueprint for execute upgrades. Nanite clusters. Facial light and brightens and produces multiple data pads and held. Yeah. Wait for nanite clusters. Toxin suppressor. Now that could be useful. Fauna analyzer. Oh, we don't have the standing. Okay. Alright, that's fair enough. Now we could go over there, check out that side, but I don't think that's not going to be there. We've met 2 aliens. Come on. And we've earned 57,000. And we've earned 100,000, so we've actually gone up quite a lot of. Okay, let's just look at our. Oops, didn't need to do that. Let's have a look at our journey log now. So we've got a level 2 walking moneymaker, level 1 met 3 aliens, and it says we're irrelevant there. We're neutral. Okay. And unknown. Merchants Guild. So this actually goes up as well. 50,000. Plants farmed. Okay. Right, let's drop a save. I think we're going to do a little bit more before I leave this part, guys. What's the pulse engines? Very, very low. Going to need to engaging attack ships. And I don't want to engage attack ships. Gamma routes. Right, let's head for that moon. We're gonna have to fly through the asteroid belts again and take some damage. That was brutal, guys. Crap. Hopefully when we got stronger shields. This is brutal. Okay, we got the attack ship hanging around, so I think I can afford to stop and... Oh, come on. Ah, got overheat as well. Oh, God. Okay. Get out of here, guys. Oh well, I'm in trouble when I've got double ships to attack. Ah, crap. Okay, and I haven't even destroyed a single ship. I'm gonna die. Okay. Crap. Oh, this guy's fully charged. Crap. Sorry guys, I am absolutely hyperventilating. I need to get out of here. Sorry guys, I thought I was being... This is what I was saying, guys. No Man's Sky gives you plenty of opportunity to get killed. And that is consumed virtually all my resources, all my iron. My shields are... Right. Wow, that was so close. I got enough to take off. Yeah. Right. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I can't go back to my... I could go back to my base, but what I really need to do now is find somewhere where with a free take landing and replace my resources. Right. I'm actually physically shaking after that battle. And that's wiped out all my resources. Oh, looks like we got something there. It's probably iridium or something like that. Right guys, I don't want to land on my base. Yeah, I've got to find some free takeoff and landings and replenish my resources. That battle cost me all my iron, all my zinc, and all my shielding shards. And I probably can't build anymore. No, we need platinum, we need iron. Okay, I'm screwing this up completely. Okay, and I've fallen off the edge of a cliff as well. Great. I've cocked this up completely. Okay, let's... Well, at least I'm next to some iron. And I'm not completely grounded. Okay, iron. I really need to an eye on the... Okay, let's get back up. So I've got to remember that my resources are low. Okay, carbon. This is not going according to plan. In fact, I've completely cocked this up. Okay. Shielding shard, not yet. We platinum. We need everything. I'm right back where I started. Right, there's platinum over there. Let's get the platinum. The run. Grab that platinum. Get a shielding shard. Right, we should be able to build. Yes, I know. Yep. We've got a shielding shard. That's going to help. Okay. Right, guys. I'm in a little bit of a... We'll get some more iron. Farm some iron from up here. That's cool. That's useful. Get one more before I need to return to the ship. Yeah, but we'll be okay. Trouble is, next time I jump out, I'm going to jump off the edge. Right, we've got 120 plutonium. Enough for a takeoff. We've got some thallium for the life supports. That's okay. That's good. Got a little bit, a tiny amount of zinc. Charge the mining beam. Okay. So we need some thallium. Our way is... Yes, we've got a base over there. Right. How to get killed on a planetary base. How far away is that? This is 1 minute 23. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I need to return. So a quick scan around. There's some zinc up there, but it's a bit far away. I don't know, maybe I just need to go for it. That is a lot further away than I want to go, but I don't think I've really got a lot of choice. I'm going to have to try and push for that and we're in canyon territory. Nope, I can't afford to cross that canyon. Right, let's sit quietly in the corner and cry. Right, I've got to play this smart now, guys. It's lucky I've got that. Now I've 120 plutonium, bit of thamium, bit of iron, tiny amount of platinum. Right, I've definitely got to work on bases now that will give me free takeoff and landings, guys. So I can't really return to my home base just yet. It says 5 minutes, but I need free takeoffs and landings. Yes. And I'm not going to press the initiate button again. That was... oh god. Right, there's a base over there, it says. It's 9 seconds. I'm just so tense, guys. What I'm going to do is search for a free takeoff and landing. There's a monolith plaque there. And I'm going to basically, and I think this is where I'm going to wind the video up, guys. And what I'm going to do is spend some time base hopping on free takeoff and landings, just to try and build my resources back up again. What's that? That's a low base. It's no good. Because I need to replenish my resources. I need to get some zinc back and recover, and the only way I'm going to do that is to hop from location to location to gather. See, that is as good as useless, although it may have some. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put down on this base, this trading base, which I'm stuck on. Right, I'm going to land on this trading base. We'll be able to get some stuff to sell here, and this is where I'm going to wind the video up. That's as good as useless. I don't have an Atlas pass. This is going to be pretty useless as well, but at least I've got a save. I don't think I've got anything else that... any Corvex cubes. No, I've only got the Keen Dagger, which I'm going to... there's some stuff over here. Okay, now I've got to remember with these bases, you do not get any protection. And so, let's take that. We can sell it for a bit of cash. Got Get Relic, now that could be useful. And a shielding shard, that could even be even more useful. Though we can't afford to hang around here too long. Right, let's talk to these guys if they want to talk to me. Begin Oshi. Okay, I'm just going to flip through these very, very quickly. Makes the casing seems to constrict. It tilts its head slightly and chitters to me, perhaps wondering what is that I want. Request dialect help. Let's just get some language going. Got the Corvax word for Corvax, so I think we can just talk to all these. Before you couldn't really, it wasn't really worth talking to a lot of these guys, but Strict tilts his head slightly. Yep. Let's see if we can get another word. Corvax word for convergence. How much iridium have I got left? Yeah, I've got plenty of iridium. Let's get some words going. And as I say, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Taps into personal data, crash columns. Oh, this one's different. Power spiraling up. Lifeform looks at me for help. Points to the gathered. I get a slow and desperate movement. Common isotope. Oh, we've got loads. We should have plenty of carbon. Slot help. Partially reawakens and thanks me for the gift. So that's improved by standing. And we got some. Yeah, great. Come on, stop prattling about. Lights the electronic forms casing seem to constrict. Tilts his head slightly and chitters me, but I wonder what is what I want. Right, request. Right, let's get up here and jump into the ship. take stock of the situation. Whew. Journey milestone accomplished. Met 4 aliens. Okay. Right, let's have a look at our log. Turn to Overseer, Waking. Need to do that. We need to get this Overseer set up. I also really need my, what we call it, guy set up for my exocraft, which I should have done before. Got everything uploaded there. You've got Vax one. So now a test subject. We've learnt. It says words learned, total words progress 0 of 5. Total 5. That doesn't seem to have moved forward. Systems welcome 1 of 3. Or is this the fact that this is on 5 and then this moves up? Okay. See, it says I've learnt 6 words, 2 words to the next milestone. Destroyed 3 starships. Wow. Oh, I've never done that this early. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm on the point of a nervous breakdown. After that, I've got all sorts of problems. But what I will do off camera is I will do some base hopping to build my resources back up, and and get some more plutonium, because you can see here, I need plutonium. I need iron. I've got a couple of shielding shards. I should have sold that junk. I might go and see that. That can go into the ship. We need some platinum, and that can probably go into the ship because it's taking up space. And don't have enough for another takeoff, so I'm going to have to work bases with a free takeoff and landing. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.